everyone, and welcome back to our channel. I know we are we usually do homesteading stuff, but today I wanted to show you a quick declutter that we are doing. We have worked on decluttering our house from top to bottom over the past year, almost year and a half now, and we're still doing it. Yesterday we rearranged some bedrooms, and I am working on toys right now because the kids are outside feeding up animals. So while they're doing that, I am tackling this. The art supplies. Now, I absolutely love that they are artsy and they love creating, and I love that. But in reality, we need to clean out and just straighten up some of the stuff so that they can manage it better. Now, that is typically their little area of toys. You saw a closet declutter that I did back this winter, and that's when we kind of organized puzzles and games and stuff like that. But these are typically the toys that they would play with if they're inside playing. And right now, with it being summertime, they are outside so much that they're not typically playing with a lot of this stuff. They do love to do lots of arts and crafts in the morning. They did painting this morning. So I am just going to clean through, see what we can straighten up, maybe get rid of, and if not get rid of, just clean. Like this needs a little TLC. So if your kids' play areas or art supplies look a little bit like this, stay tuned. We're gonna tackle it right now. Since this art area is gonna be the main area I'm tackling today, I'm gonna start here first. And really what I'm going to do to begin with is I am going to start categorizing things. So all of our markers and crayons and pencils and things like that together, papers, it looks like we got a lot of stuff, stickers, all that stuff we're going to start putting into piles. You may even just find random trash. Get a trash bag handy. I mean, hair bows on the art cart. Everybody needs those. Like random stuff. This is from some cocoa butter I bought. Drawings. Now when it comes to these sets like this, what I do is I just separate them. These are crayons, pencil, markers. Let's separate them, put them in the piles with the crayons and markers and things, so then we don't have this big thing taking up lots of space. These shelves. Now one thing I want you to do is go in and sort everything in the piles. I kind of do have a trash pile started, but I'm not going to really determine where everything's going until I have everything sorted out. So while I have a marker pile and a crayon pile and a pencil pile, I won't exactly figure out what container they're going in until I have got this whole thing sorted through, and then we'll decide what we're going to do with all these different piles. So don't get overwhelmed with that while you're going through all of this. If you find something like a broken crayon, I get rid of these. They have got another blue one right here, another blue one here, another shade of blue here. We don't need to keep the broken blue crayons. Their paint rag needs to make it to the dirty clothes. these cute little containers that we were putting, well, we were supposed to be putting pencils and crayons and things in, but going through here, apparently it's not working. Either they have too much stuff or I don't know, it's not working somehow because everything keeps looking like this. So once I go through everything, I gotta decide if they have too much stuff or maybe the containers aren't easy enough for them to do. We gotta figure out what's going on with this because we need something functional if this is going to work for us. The top is empty and now we're going to the second shelf. Alright, so things like this. Here's a ripped up apron, and they actually have another apron, so there's really no need in us keeping them. And don't feel bad about getting rid of every drawing. I keep something if it's something special, like if this is one that she worked on for a really long time, and I remember her talking about the dinosaur or dragon that she drew, and so this might be something that I would put in her keepsake box. It's got the date and everything on the back of it already. So this would be something that I would keep, where just a regular drawing like this might be something that I would just get rid of. Everyone needs a fairy on their art card. We are at like simple addition and writing numbers and counting type of phase. I'll actually donate these. You could do it at schools. You might have nieces or nephews that could use these. Even maybe a family at your church. So just sit these aside in a pile to donate. Don't throw things like this away.
I've been looking for this everywhere.
See, if you put your stuff away, you'll be able to find it.
What?
Another thing I think is really important is give yourself some boundaries when you're doing a declutter and cleaning up. So colored pencils is what would fit in this pack. I'm not gonna have any extras overflowing everywhere. With the markers, it's whatever would fit in that little, it was this one. I used a large, one of these pails. These were the extras that I had left afterwards. It's whatever would fit in this large pail and no more than that. After that, I went into the extras bin, and what I just made sure was that I had one of every color so they could color whatever they wanted with a myriad of colors, but I just made sure they had at least one of every color and all the extras went into the overflow bin so they'll have them for later. So by giving yourself a boundary or giving yourself like, I can't fit any more colored pencils in here than what this will hold. So let your container become the bad guy and not you, so that whatever fits you keep and the rest of the stuff you have to decide what to get rid of, or whether it's putting it away so that you can rotate through supplies or keeping them as extras. It's not like we're getting rid of them. We still have them. They just don't need all of them sitting out for them to play with whenever they feel like. Because if they do, they will have hundreds of containers of pencils open and hundreds of things of crayons and glue and so on. So just keep open what they need for that point, and then you have backup for when they start running low. Alright, so this wasn't too bad. I have taken all the art supplies that are here on top. We still have markers, pens and glue in this one. And I was able to use these little packs to put in like color pencils, their crayons, and pencils. So I think this is gonna work a lot better than the cans did. Down here we just have their extra things, like they love toilet paper rolls to create with. I did put their little spirograph set here, and we put stickers and some coloring pages under here, and then their sketchbooks on the bottom. Now everything is neatly stored right here. They can pull it out when they want to draw and color, and it's all put away. Over here, so this is just paint, so different canvases, and then all of their paint is stored in this bucket, along with like their plate, their brushes, and everything like that. And then what I'm doing right here, these are extras, and I labeled the box, extra markers, crayons, construction paper. It's even extra like paint brushes and coloring books and things, sketch pads. So when they have used up what is over here, we can then go to this box. I'm planning just to keep this box stuck like in the top of a closet, so when they run out of things on the art cart, we can go to the extras box and pull things out. I think this is gonna keep things much more manageable for them. It's gonna make it a lot easier to keep clean. They'll be able to find things more easily. All their stuff is now can be easily found in the cart, paint up there. and we're just gonna tuck extras away. So I hope that gave you a little inspiration. Sometimes it can look a little overwhelming when you first start and you think you have this big, huge mess, but after just categorizing things and sorting through it, it can go pretty quickly. So our next tackle will end up being the toys over here, but we're gonna save that for another day. Thanks so much for joining us today at Cram Farms. Don't forget to give this video a like and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We share things on homesteading, recipes, life with our 2 sets of twins, which includes 1 set of special needs, almost teenagers. They have cerebral palsy. And then we have been decluttering for about a year, maybe a year and a half, probably. So join us if you like content like this. Just hit that subscribe button and we'll see you next time right here at Cram Farms. Thanks so much.